Introducing Solarbank 3 Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome my colleague, Aaron, to show you more details of this stuff. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. I'm Aaron, I'm part of the Anker Solix wider team. Thank you, Kelvin, for the introduction and history of our brand. And of course, as you can see behind me, what I'm about to introduce to you today is the Anker Solix Solarbank 3 E2700 Pro. It's a revolutionary power with breakthrough savings, and it's the world's first 3,600 watt AI-driven balcony solar storage system. Now, the Pro vision of the Solarbank 2 series has set a new standard in the industry. It's gained recognition from massive media partners such as yourselves, and it's had an outreach of thousands of families and supported those cases. Many people have benefited from the sustainable energy. This year, we continue to carry on our brand mission, and help even more families across Europe by providing revolutionary power and breakthrough savings. So how will we achieve this? Let's start with performance. So the Solarbank 3 Pro is equipped with 4 MPPTs. It can support up to 8 solar PV panels in connection, and it can support a maximum of 3,600 watts in solar input. Now let's compare it to the current Solarbank 2 Pro. The solar input capacity with the Solarbank 3 Pro has increased by 150%. Now that will double the capacity if you look at other leading brands on the current market placement. In the best combination scenario, it can also achieve savings of up to €1,566 on a year-by-year basis. So that cost reduction, but also achieves 95% of savings efficiency than the previous generation. Now, with the highest energy density in the industry, the Solarbank 3 Pro has a capacity of 2,688 watt-hours, which is actually 50% higher than the previous version. So as you see here, we have Solarbank 2 Pro, 1,600 watt-hours, and the Solarbank 3 Pro, 2,688 watt-hours. However, there's only one slight difference. It's 3 centimeters higher. So the energy density of the expansion battery of Solarbank 3 Pro has also 68% higher than compared with the Solarbank 2 Pro. The Solarbank 3 Pro has a built-in 1,200 watt bi-directional inverter. Now that means the Solarbank can not only supply the power to your home, but it also gives you the advantage to store electricity from the power grid. Now, the bi-directional inverter enables people to leverage dynamic pricing in their tariffs, and you can do that sufficiently on the Anker application. There are 3 types of modes of utility rate plan. We have fixed rate, time of use, and dynamic electricity pricing. And we also work really closely and together with company Nord Pool. And that allows people to access the day ahead market from Nord Pool to predict future electricity. It takes the electricity price curves with the Anker app, and it can draw power from the grid when energy prices are low. Then you can use the battery power when prices are high, and this way people can maximise their savings on low light days. Now, since we're talking about dynamic electricity prices, we also have to mention smarter energy use. And smart home is not a current thing, it's not a new thing. It seems like smart home energy solutions are still something that's not quite there yet. So as a company, we're looking to change this. And therefore, I'm happy to introduce you to the Anker Intelligence. The Anker Intelligence is an advancing intelligence with EMS, and it's built in together with millions of Anker users that have created this. It can automatically execute the optimal experience, and it can also have a usage plan using AI big deep data. That can learn such data from Anker Intelligence. It uses historical uses from location to weather to price forecasting. The Anker Intelligence can also predict surplus solar, how to use it, where to use it, and when. So it can predict energy and alerts users in advance. This enables proactive planning. Again, going back to controlling your energy needs. And it can control the energy utilisation. So you can schedule your smart washing machine, dishwasher, maybe Wi-Fi to keep the children quiet and occupied. And it can run based on the solar surplus notification. So as you see here, you can actually use the surplus energy in just one tap, and that's for smart plugs, and automatically powers things such as an e-bike, an appliance, and a bike that people use on a day-by-day basis. Now this can give you and generate you up to 105 euros in savings with this on a year-by-year basis. So in the case of dynamic tariffs, the Anker Intelligence can predict your power. And it can predict the power generation and electricity consumption in the next 24 hours based on big data. So you can obtain the SOC and you can change the curve and then automatically match the most cost-effective savings on charging and discharging. Now, based on the latest dynamic tariffs, the inputs, you can see where we can economically present electricity to expensive electricity. This allows you to make full use of the price difference and reduce electricity costs and optimise savings of up to 23.1% on cloudy days. And this will increase your daily savings. Safety. But before we go on to the safety, I just want to highlight, in addition to better performance and smarter energy management, consumers always will pay attention to how a product is safe, reliable, secure. So with safety in mind at the forefront of our business, and Anker Solix prides ourselves in this, the Solarbank 3 Pro is built with high quality, ultra long life, LFP, lithium iron phosphate chemistry, for residential energy storage and with smart prismatic cells. It can support up to 6,000 cycles. Test results show that the battery retention is 70% after 6,000 cycles of the Solarbank 3 Pro. Same as all of the other Anker Solix storage products. We have the new Solarbank Pro, and that has a 10-year warranty, just like our other systems. Thermal boosting technology. What about when we experience in Europe extreme weather conditions? So in the cold winter weather, thanks to thermal boosting technology, this is built into our Solarbank 3 Pro. It will automatically turn on below the 0 degrees temperature. And it ensures that the equipment in the system, in the battery, operates normally, even as far down as -20. We're also weather resistant protected with IP65. So the entire product is IP65 waterproof and dustproof, It's not afraid of the wind and the rain and the snow. We power to the extreme as a company. This is suitable completely for the outdoor installation. It's got an integrated die casting moulding. It's stronger in sealing. It's better than sheet metal, welding or sealing. Ultra long life core components, relays, inverters, MPPTs, inductions, fans, circuits. We have strictly selected according to the industrial standards and have subjected to comprehensive reliability verifications such as high and low temperature, vibration, shock, life acceleration and test simulation. This ensures the high performance after long-term use with a service life of up to 15 years in its lifespan. I think we all know in this room what Anker Solix is like with its design, and we continue to do that as a brand with the Solarbank 3 Pro. So let's take a look at it. So this is a plug-in power technology. It makes the installation of the Solarbank 3 Pro as simple as plug and play, or as I may describe it, like Lego. The latest generation of the Solarbank continues to maintain the advocate and forefront runner in integration of design, energy storage modules, the microinverter, the battery management system, the innovative energy optimizer, and so forth. There is less need for wiring, and it enhances the installer and end user's experience. Now, the universal design extension battery pack also adopts a modular design from the last Solarbank 2 Pro, and that can be found and connected to the host by stacking and plugging without the need for any additional cables. So each new extension battery contains the same capacity as the Solarbank 3 Pro, and it has a built-in innovative energy optimizer. Now that can prevent and eradicate the old traditional barrel effect that we still see on this market today. We are trying to change and pursue the limits, and thanks to the universal battery design, the Solarbank 2 Pro extension battery can also be used and connected alongside the Solarbank 3 Pro. So as mentioned, this is plug-in power technology. It makes the expansion of the Solarbank 3 Pro as simple as plug and play, as we know, and one Solarbank 3 Pro can support up to 5 superimposed battery packs, the game changer. So this can now achieve 16 kilowatt hours, up to 16 kilowatt hours. Now this highly improves and surpasses the self-consumption rate according to the consumer's needs. But you think 16 kilowatt hours is the limit. There is no limits with us. We always like to push the boundaries. And as a company, we have designed and developed this product so that it can expand up to 64.5 kilowatt hours. That's 4 parallel setup systems. Now that can achieve a maximum of that capacity, along with 14.4 kilowatt solar input, and along with 4,800 watt output. Now they are massive numbers. I see some heads turning, and I'm sure that you all have a lot of questions. And that's what we're here for today. We want them answered. We want to know and tell you about how high solar input works and the feed-in power today. We will openly answer all questions that you may have. But firstly, it should be clarified that the Solarbank 3 Pro supports plug and play integration with a PV rated power of 2,000 watts and grid-tied AC power of 800 watts. Why have we looked outside the box, changed the narrative on the market, and reserved additional capabilities? For me, I feel the answer is better energy needs fulfillment. So we have identified that while the SB2 Pro increased users' PV and put their input to 2 kilowatts and expanded battery capacity to a maximum of 9.6 kilowatt hours, many users still find that power generation and AC output of balcony energy just maybe don't meet their needs and demands of what a household would need in that product. So if users wanted to fully harness solar energy through high PV input and AC power, they had to install what we all know, that traditional system. Solar PV on the roof or on a ground mount, and then an inverter and battery within a garage. So that costs, and often costs and still does, tens of thousands of euros. And that's a significant portion of these costs that are stemmed by installers, installation, and also permitting fees. So making clean, green energy is sometimes a luxury accessible to only a few. So the traditional PV storage, as we know, the installation costs include 2 major factors. So factor 1, it's the DC side, PV and storage installation fees. Factor 2, it's the AC side system, grid connection and permitting fees, and they are huge in expenses. Now, through years of our practice on balcony PV, our beliefs as a company and our innovation, we've demonstrated that DC side installations can be easily DIY'd. They can be installed at minimal cost by users, and users then will only need to pay for the AC side. They will have to pay for the AC side of installation and permitting them to fully enjoy clean energy. By decoupling DC and AC and changing the narrative in terms of DIY solutions, users can access high power, clean energy, affordable, truly achievable, accessible for all. They all offer AC side installations and permitting services to ensure that the users comply with all regulations. Where do we go? Where's our next step? It's not just the Solarbank 3 Pro. So we will decide to bring now to the market an Anker installation network. A network to what we call a community. The installation network covers the entire German market and directly offers customized installation service to the users. Now, consumers can purchase all of our products and installation services at the same point of checkout. The entire process will have visualization on our services, service evaluation, traceable process, which we will always continue to review. We firmly believe as a company that through product, service, and innovation, we can help users meet energy demands more effectively, achieve the optimal performance in returns, and accelerate that green, clean energy. This makes energy truly accessible for you, and you.
Witness the revolution of power. Anker Solix Solarbank 3 Pro, the world's first 3,600 watt AI-driven balcony solar power storage. With maximum solar input capability, unleashes the full potential of its power generation. Massive capacity with industry-leading energy density, expandable up to 6 times more to store all the power, to cater to all your energy needs, for breakthrough savings effortlessly. The bi-directional inverter unlocks new ways to save with dynamic tariffs. Charge up at the lowest price during the night, to use it during the peak morning hours, to reduce your energy costs even on low light days. With Anker Intelligence, the AI energy optimizer for your energy usage. It predicts your possible surplus solar power and notifies you in advance to schedule appliance usage or automate it with smart plugs. And even predicts weather changes to proactively stores low-priced electricity a day ahead, so rainy days will never be a surprise when you have low-cost power ready anytime. Plug-in power design ensures easy installation, easy expansion with your solar roof or with more systems. Infinite Power also ensures you 15 years of continuous stability, wherever and whenever. Pair Solarbank 3 Pro with Anker Solix Smart Meter for more control. Eliminate energy waste via demand-responsive output. With revolutionary solar power, energy bill will no longer be a problem. Enjoy the best of life with energy independence. Anker Solix Solarbank 3 Pro. Revolutionary power. Breakthrough savings.
Anker Solix.
So I'm sure you have additional questions. My next question would probably be thinking, how much is it? How much does this cost? So the price of the Solarbank 3 E2700 Pro is currently marketed at €1,499. The price of the expansion battery BP2700 is €899. Now, starting from right now, this minute, until the 28th of April, we will offer the early bird introduction. Now, if people were to register now, they will enjoy a 20% discount for consumers in Germany and in Austria, if purchased between April the 29th and up to May the 11th. Now, this offer applies to the following preheating channels. We have ankersolix.com, Amazon, Kleines Kraftwerk, SolarGo, Prewatt, and Über. I will pass you back over to Fritz for the next stage of this presentation. It's been an honour to talk to you today and present to you. Our whole team will be happy to answer questions towards the end.
Now, with everything being introduced, I'd like to invite 2 guest speakers that join us today. It's a great honor to have them here, and they will enlighten us today with their findings. Let's first warmly welcome Professor Dr. Volker Quaschning from Hochschule für Technik und Wirtschaft Berlin. He will enlighten us more on the solar industry development in Germany.